Hi, I'm Paul from Piranha Arts, organizers of Classic Next and Womex. And if you're new to the field of international music professionals or are about to dive into one of these music meetings and conferences or expos, then this video is for you. Since you work in music, connecting to people is probably second nature to you, but then networking at an event such as Womex or Classic Next with a conference program and an expo and everything, that's a very different story. So we thought we'd give you a few tips on how to best prepare and network on site at such an event. Our aim is to make your visit successful and also keep the family-like and positive atmosphere of our meeting, so that you can both be effective and have a good time at the event. Maybe the most important advice is you can only do so much. Try not to push too hard at the first time and set a few goals, try to achieve them. Try to meet a few people and then leave room to browse the program, see the conference and the expo, the concerts of course, and also leave room for these magical spontaneous moments that happen at music meetings. Before long, you will see you will be a key part of the community. For your first time, we also have prepared a checklist with basic steps you should do in advance. Certainly always relaxes me to look at this list. So you'll see the link to the checklist in the video description, or you'll read it right here. In the phase before the event, also check the schedule for networking opportunities, such as receptions or the opening or conference sessions where the people you would like to meet are likely to be at. We have a Who is Coming list, where you can see who is coming, who is registered already. And this also links to their CNet, respectively, virtual Womex profiles, which is our database and platform with all contact data and profiles. Look at it, check your own profile and update it. You'll find the link to the database and platform, as well as to a video explaining how it really works, all in this video's description. Make up your mind who is it you actually want to meet and what your aim actually is. What do you want to take home from Classic Next or Womex? Then go through the list and schedule a few meetings, but again, don't schedule too many of them in advance. The most important information of our websites and the CNet, respectively, virtual Womex platform, you will also find on our mobile app. Have business cards or similar ready to exchange. We always even put a photo up so people remember who you are 4 days later. And also think about promo materials such as flyers or CDs, but don't give people too many. Again, keep it concise. And also see that your profile not only in our databases, CNet, respectively virtual Womex, but also on your websites and your social media profiles are up to date, because people will look you up going through this business card and then see whether you're up to date. Preparation is good, but now it comes to the event itself. If you happen to know somebody who also goes and who might be more experienced in that community, latch on to him or her and let him or her introduce you to other contacts, tell you what's a must go, and give any other advice on the event. At our expos and meetings, delegates meet on eye level. So it's absolutely okay if you're on your own to just go to people and elegantly pitch your projects, your work, your artists or festival, but think about the other person when you do it. So it's maybe very nice to start with small talk on a neutral subject, but come to the point quickly because time is short, and maybe even more so for the other person. So it's fine to pitch, and you can even be a little pushy, but just don't push too hard, because people are of course annoyed if they constantly get pushed things that they really don't need. Try to find out who's really interested in your projects and then give them information and material. But again, not too much, because you want them to remember it, respectively take it home with them. And also, if the two of you are not a good fit, take no as an answer, because the other person will remember you as a sensible person, and then next time, you always meet twice, they will really listen to you when you might be a better fit. Sometimes, of course, it is better not to pitch, and maybe that is not why you or the other delegate are there in the first place. So discuss with your fellow delegate, listen to them and learn from them. That's what our events are all about as well, and many great projects and corporations and ideas have come from these open discussions. Whenever a conversation was interesting, make sure you exchange contacts. You can do it via business cards, but you can also use the contact data provided through our digital platform CNet, respectively Virtual Womex, also available through our mobile app. Make notes of what you talked about on the back of the card or digitally or in whatever form you prefer, and this will make it a lot easier to follow up later on and send that person this information you talked about, etc. Following up to the event, write down notes on know-how that you take home and all these ideas you had, and also write email to contacts you met. So try to be, again, there concise and meaningful. So send your contact data and maybe a link to this video project you talk about, or something about this artist in your roster. And if you find something interesting from the other person, be sure to tell them. Say something positive about what they said, or if you like their showcase or some of their ideas, let them know, and this will build long-term ties and a conversation maybe also for the next years to come. So, I hope we could help you out with these few tips and information. If you need more information, just visit our website, where you will also find our contact data. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to write us an email. And what's more to say then? Welcome to the family.